Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to another live. And as you can see here, the results are in. And I'm just going to be here giving you a quick update as to, what has happened in the context of the results and to just show you what we have here. All right. But what I want you to do right now is to hit the like button, hit the share button, the subscription button. Yes, hit it right now, please. Let us get the likes going right now. All right. And share. Perhaps some of our members, they don't have their post notifications, turned on. So let us help, some of our voices in education, members, because we're not often here at this time. All right. But based on, some developments or updates, I feel like it was important to perhaps come on a bit early to share, and then later this evening, for sure, we can come back to have a conversation as well. So, welcome. All right, please hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. I'm just going to wait a little bit to see if our number increases here, and then we'll get right into the results. So stick and stay, guys. Just hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. All right, welcome. If you're just tuning in, all right, we got some official updates coming out of the Electoral Office of Jamaica that the Jamaica Labour Party had won the local government elections on Monday. So, what I'm going to do right now is to just go to my screen here. where we can see some, numbers in the context of what is happening here based on these results. All right. So welcome, welcome. If you're just, joining us, welcome. Please comment in the chat. Let me know where you're tuned in from. All right. And also let me know what is your view on, this announcement by the EOJ. All right, would love to hear from you in the chat. And also, please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. All right, so this is just a quick update regarding the results from the local government elections on Monday. So I'm just going to get this pointer going here for you, and let us see how best we can go through the information that we have here. All right, so again, welcome, welcome if you're just tuning in. So based on the information that we have, all right, the Jamaica Labour Party has been declared the winner of the local government elections on Monday. All right, and in this context, based on, the information that we have so far, the total, number of divisions won by the Jamaica Labour Party is 113, and the total won by the People's National Party is 115. But in that sense, though, some, parishes, they may have more divisions, than another parish, vice versa. All right. So that's perhaps, should not be an indicator, but it depends on how you're looking at performance in the context of the election. That could be an indicator in terms of the number of divisions won. So as we're seeing here, St. Anne, all right, so the Jamaica Labour Party won that municipality. They got 11 divisions, all right, 11 divisions, and the PNP, they got 5. In St. Mary, all right, so St. Mary, this municipality was won by the People's National Party. And in that context, the JLP got 6 divisions and the People's National Party 7. All right. So that is 6-7 in favor of the People's National Party. All right. So in the context of Portland, that is for the Jamaica Labour Party, 7 divisions going to that party compared to 2 for the People's National Party. St. Thomas, this is going to the Jamaica Labour Party with 6 divisions and 4 here for the People's National Party. St. Catherine, 19 divisions, all right, and 22 for the People's National Party, so 19 for the Jamaica Labour Party, 22 for the People's National Party, and St. Catherine has gone to the People's National Party. Sorry about that. So, but based on some information coming in to us, there's perhaps going to be a magisterial recount in St. Thomas for one of those divisions, but perhaps won't affect who will win the municipality, but we'll keep an eye out on that one. And for sure, we'll update you as we get further information if that will be the case in terms of a magisterial recount. All right, in Clarendon, 12 divisions for the Jamaica Labour Party, so 12, and 10 for the People's National Party. So Clarendon went to the Jamaica Labour Party, that municipality. Manchester, as you can see here, was won by the People's National Party. All right, the JLP got 3 divisions there compared to the People's National Party, getting 12 divisions. St. Elizabeth, all right, was won by the Jamaica Labour Party with 9 divisions. All right, so 9 divisions compared to 6 for the People's National Party. In Anova was one clean sweep here, sorry, for the People's National Party. So the JLP did not win a division, so 7 divisions for the People's National Party. Over Trelawney. Trelawney's municipality went to the Jamaica Labour Party. They got 6 divisions compared to 3 divisions for the People's National Party. Over in St. James, so St. James went to the Jamaica Labour Party with 11 divisions compared to 6 divisions for the People's National Party. Kingston and St. Andrew, as we can see, there is a tie, but this division is going to the People's National Party as we now know it. So just to give you a bit of explanation in the context of the Kingston and St. Andrew. So guys, some of you have been saying we have 14 parishes, for example. How come we're with 13 municipalities? Because Kingston and St. Andrew, they're merged into one. In the context of Kingston and St. Andrew as well, when there's a tie based on what has happened, right? The presiding officer gets to vote, but the presiding officer's vote will be based on the popular vote. So the party gaining the majority of the votes overall. And so accordingly, based on that policy law or guideline, all right, the People's National Party has control of Kingston and St. Andrew based on the EOJ's official results. All right, in that context, we are not sure if the JLP is going to take this for a magisterial recount, but we'll see what happens. And again, once we get this information or we receive further updates, we'll be here to update you accordingly. All right, Westmoreland, that was won by the People's National Party. So the JLP, they got 3 divisions, and the PNP, they got 11 divisions in total. So based on this information here, all right, so we have about 7 of the parish councils or municipalities going to the Jamaica Labour Party compared to 6 going to the People's National Party. So that is how the results are looking in that context. And as a result of this information, the Electoral Office of Jamaica is declaring the Jamaica Labour Party as the winner of Monday's local government election. All right, so guys, we can do better with the like. So please just close that X and hit the like button. All right, close that X and hit the like button and share. Tell a friend to tell another friend that we're live here, just, giving some updates. So hit the like button and the subscription button. We have just about 1 or 2 likes. We can do better than that. All right, so hit the like button, hit the subscription button. All right, and soon I'll be opening the phone line to give you an opportunity to call in. All right, so in the context of calling in, we keep it very respectful. We do not bash anyone. We do not belittle anyone or any institution or organization. So we just keep it very respectful. If you believe that you're not able to do that, you can comment in the chat and I'll see how best I can share, your view. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know in the chat as well. If you're a returning viewer, listener, subscriber, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. All right, so this is a safe space where we share and learn from each other. We do that in a respectful way. Although we know that we hold different views or beliefs, we still do it respectfully to maintain our safe space, our community where you can feel a sense of belonging, and where you feel valued. All right, TR Academics, welcome. And based on EOJTR, the Jamaica Labour Party, all right, and Garmel Reed, thank you so much. Like up the chat, people, for sure. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button, the share button. Tell a friend to tell another friend about the Voices in Education. And let me know, guys, where are you tuned in from? Would love to know that as well. You can definitely place that in the chat. Would love to hear from you in that regard. So pretty much, there is also questions about Portmore. Guys, as far as we know, Portmore is a part of the St. Catherine Parish Council. So it is counted in that. So while they do have a mayor, and while I believe there was some laws or something that was passed to make, Portmore, I guess, a municipality, this in terms of the results, right? That is not captured in the results from the EOJ as Portmore being a separate municipality to say that we have 14. All right. So basically, the winner of the elections, right, is the party who would win the most municipalities. All right. So in this case, right, the Jamaica Labour Party, they won the most municipalities. All right. So in terms of what I am understanding is that Portmore is still a part of the parish of St. Catherine, right? And it was granted that municipal status in about 2003, but it was never included, right, on a list of like parish councils or municipal corporations, won by any party in the context of local government elections. All right. So what I saw earlier, I saw, an update from Mark Golding, the leader of the opposition, regarding, the results, and they pretty much said it was 7-7, I guess, having counted Portmore. But in the context of this, and from my understanding, Portmore is reflected as of now, Portmore is reflected in St. Catherine. All right, because the councillors, from my understanding, right, who are a part of the Portmore Municipal like council, they're also a part of the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. All right, so in that sense, Portmore is not separated from St. Catherine. So while there's a race for mayor there, it is not separated from St. Catherine. So I guess you could kind of, while they don't even say Portmore and St. Catherine, like how they do Kingston and St. Andrew. And remember too that there were some talks about, making Portmore a parish. So maybe if they get that status, then Portmore in itself will now become another, will have a municipality given a parish status. So I just wanted to share, that information with you. Jimmy Carroll, welcome. And Jimmy is saying, this is my first time. Welcome, 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 welcome. All right, and thanks for being here, Jimmy. And Jimmy is tuned in from Orlando, Florida. Hello to all the people tuned in from, Florida. Vintage, I see you there in the chat. Tasha Beauty, welcome, welcome. And Vintage, of course, yes, the PNP won the popular votes. We're not hiding that. We're here to share the information as we know it to be in the context of, validity, like valid information. So information that we consider to be credible. So definitely PNP won the popular votes. And if you look on, the screen here, you're also seeing that PNP, they have won more divisions than the JLP. And so again, and I believe if we break that down into seats too, the PNP would have captured more seats than the JLP. But again, in a first past the post system. All right, the winner takes all in the context of, we're talking about municipalities. And if you look, you would notice that some parishes, they have, more municipalities than others. So you can understand too why you will have like JLP winning and, PNP, they might be winning parishes with more divisions, right? And so you can kind of understand that, number in terms of popular votes, in terms of the number of divisions won, etc. All right, guys, we're not even at 10 likes yet. We can do better with that. We can do better with that. Hit the like button and hit the subscription button as well. All right, so let me now just go to this page here where you can see that WhatsApp number that is on screen. All right, you can give me a call. This is a quick live. We'll be here later when we can hear from more persons and also share. But because of these updates, I felt that it was important to update my community about what is happening. So again, just hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. All right, and would love to hear from you. What are your views on the official results from the Electoral Office of Jamaica? And keep the chat going too as well, guys. Garmel is asking, I guess, Tasha in the chat. Okay, where are you from? Okay, I see some interactions there in the chat. Hit the like button, guys. And for the first timers here, please hit the subscription button and turn on your post notification as well. All right. So hit the subscription button. We can do better with the subscriptions as well. And the like, come on, man. We should be at 40 likes by now. So just hit the like button, guys. Let's keep the likes going up. All right. So welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, we were informed that the Jamaica Labour Party, they are the winners of Monday's local government elections. Would love to find out from you, what are your views on this update? All right. Would love to hear from you. You can call the WhatsApp number that you see on screen there. All right. So WhatsApp call only. And I would love to hear from you. So give me a call, or if you feel more comfortable sharing in the chat, you can definitely do that as well. So welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome to this live update in the context that the Jamaica Labour Party had won the local government elections on Monday. So welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome to this live update. All right, let's keep going with the likes. We're getting closer. We're definitely getting closer to that 40 likes. So just close the X there in the live chat and hit the thumbs up button, and also hit that subscription button as well. Would love to hear from you. So who is going to call me? We just have a few minutes here, just trying to catch up with this live. Cedric, welcome. What do you want to find out? All right, so welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome. So if you'd like me to go back to the results, slide, I can do that as well. So I'm just looking in the chat to see if I'm missing any new comments. I'm not seeing any new comments coming in just yet, and we can do better with the likes. So hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. What I am going to do, I am going to pin the WhatsApp number in the chat so that we can keep this on the result slide. All right, so let me just pin the WhatsApp number in the chat there for you, and we'll see how that works. So I'm just doing that. And of course, later this evening, Rurian will be here with us. So you don't want to miss that conversation later on this evening. So ensure that you turn on your post notifications as well. All right. So in that context, let's go back to this page here in terms of the results that we have here from the EOJ. The WhatsApp number is pinned in the chat, so you can definitely call. Would love to hear from you. And I see that Mark from Antigua is tuned in. All right, Mark from Antigua is tuned in. And all right, Mark, hello to you. And hello to all the people tuned in from Antigua. All right, so chat is getting pretty quiet, but you're able to see the results there on screen. All right, so once you see a parish in green, it means that green, it means that JLP had won that municipality, and orange, the PNP had won that municipality. So welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Would love to hear from you. All right, hit the like button, guys. Hit the subscription button. We're about 50 strong now, so we can do better with the likes. I do have access to a page. I believe it looks updated. It looks somewhat updated. So if you'd like me to check, for example, a particular parish or a particular division, I can perhaps do that for you. So Tedrick, I am still not sure what you're referring to there. And you're saying you're from Jamaica, so you know. And you know what, Tedrick? Would love to hear from you. And Mark from Antigua is saying good afternoon from Antigua straight to the entire Jamaica and St. Anne specifically. So Mark is sending, some good vibes, good energy there to all the people in St. Anne. Big up on yourself. Big up, Mark. Guys, remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button as well. All right, so we can do it. We can do it. All right, if you're just tuning in, we were informed that the Jamaica Labour Party has won this local government election by virtue of winning seven municipalities compared to the People's National Party, who had won six municipal corporations or parish councils after the final count. All right. So that is what we have officially from the EOJ based on their information. Would love to hear from you, in the context of, views on this election. How do you feel about the results? Would love to hear from you. You can call us. The WhatsApp number is pinned in the chat there. All right. So you can definitely give us a call via WhatsApp. All right. Would love to hear from you. So, Mark, if you want to give us a call, you can definitely give us a call. All right. Would love to hear your voice. So welcome, welcome if you're just tuning in. I'm just checking in the chat here. Come on, guys, we can do better with the likes. We're not even at 20 likes yet, so let us do better with the likes. Hit the subscription button. And Antonio, welcome. While they didn't mention what is ST, Antonio, let us know what you're talking about so I can see if I can share any, if I have any information that I could share in that regard with you. And again, we'll be here later this evening when more persons will be here, and perhaps more persons will have the opportunity to call in and share. So I know we have Orlando, Florida here, and Tedrick is saying that he's from Jamaica. So where in Jamaica are you tuned in from? Antigua is here. Who else is here? Trinidad? Tobago? Trinidad and Tobago, are you here? Guyana? What happened to Portmore? Okay, Antonio. So as I shared earlier, Portmore is a part of St. Catherine. All right. So while I believe in about 2003, all right, Portmore was given that municipal, that municipal status, right? Portmore has remained, a part of the St. Catherine Parish Council. All right. And so I saw a post from, Mark Golding, party leader, and pretty much they were claiming, the PMP were claiming that they want 7 municipalities, which is, I am not sure why they would want to do that, considering how, Portmore is viewed, right? In a sense, I guess yes, in a sense, no, based on how the results are, shared from the EOJ. All right. And so what happens with Portmore is that, while they have, this status, this municipal status, right? Based on what if you go back and check, they have never been like included on the list like of parish councils, right? In that context, or municipal corporations or municipalities won by any party. All right. And so what has happened, in fact, is that the 12, I believe the 12 councillors, right? The 12 councillors that are a part of the Portmore municipal, or the Portmore municipality, that let's put that in quotation mark, or the Portmore council, right? They also sit on the St. Catherine Parish Council. So just to kind of share that. And I get what perhaps what we're saying is that if it is we're giving it that status, why is it not included in the number? But the next thing is too, which perhaps might be the case, I'm not sure. If we look at how municipalities are based, they're based on parish, right? So in that sense, we have always been hearing, arguments about making Portmore a parish, but then there are also some opposition as it relates to making Portmore a parish. And so perhaps if Portmore should get that parish status, then in that sense, Portmore could become a an independent municipality. Will they merge it like how they do with Kingston and St. Andrew? Not sure. So it could be Portmore and St. Catherine municipality, similar to how they merged Kingston and St. Andrew, but perhaps Portmore could be seen as, an independent municipality if, for example, Portmore should receive like a parish, status. So that's my understanding there. So Portmore is not counted as a single, municipality, because my understanding is that the councillors, they from Portmore, they also sit in the St. Catherine Municipal, Corporation. So That's my understanding. And I know that, and that is why, leaders, we need to be clear, because if as a leader you're going to publish that, then explain it so that people can understand that, Portmore has never been counted, but it has a municipal status, right? And so the other part of that would be important so that persons don't feel as if, well, our leader say a seven, so a seven is seven, a seven is set, up like seven, seven, seven. But in that case, then one would want to question the results from the EOJ. But it's not as if the opposition leader is wrong to say that they got seven, but it doesn't mean that they won seven officially overall. And that needed perhaps a little bit more explanation to say Portmore is not counted independently, in the results as a parish council, but it has that municipal status, right? So a little bit more there would have been good. And oh, Mark is saying, okay, Mark, you're on the job. Okay, that's why you don't calling it. We'll be here later on too, Mark, because I understand that some persons are just popping in and just trying to get a quick update. And myself is just popping here to try to give you a quick update. So guys, hit the like button, hit the share button, and the subscription button. We're not yet at 40 likes, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. So just hit the like button and tell a friend to tell another friend to come on over. All right, so Antonio is asking what did the EOJ said both party shares. No, no, Antonio. My understanding from the EOJ based on the information is that it is 7-6, and they have declared the Jamaica Labour Party the winner of the local government elections. No, I didn't get the tie. So if you have an update in that, you can let me know. I'll definitely go and check. But the update that I have is 7-6 in favor of the Jamaica Labour Party. So I'm not seeing that from any news. So you could let me know the specific, news center, and I could check that, right away, because I am here to learn as well. So would love to hear from you. All right, welcome, welcome, guys. If you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time here, Voices in Education is a safe space where we share and learn from each other. All right. We understand that we hold different perspectives, different views, and that is totally okay. We share nonetheless, but we do it respectfully without bashing or belittling anyone. All right. And so that we can maintain our safe space, our safe community, where you can always come and share your voice, share in the chat, right? Where you feel a sense of belonging, where you feel, valued, and ask somebody in the chat about here. All right. Shane, welcome. Shane, it's 7-6 in favor of the Jamaica Labour Party. So we're all done with counting now. But if you're just tuning in, I explained a little bit earlier. So in the context of St. Catherine, we're getting some information that there's a possibility that there will be a magisterial recount for one of the divisions, but that I believe the JLP, they're going to do a recount there. Possibility, we'll update you further. If it is one division, it should not affect the the winner of the municipality, being the People's National Party here. All right, in Kingston and St. Andrew, as you can see, it is still 2020. But what happens in the context of a tie, like what is happening now in Kingston and St. Andrew, is that the presiding officer gets to make a vote. And so the presiding officer, though, they are guided by the popular vote. So if the popular votes, as we can see, is with the PNP in this one, they will vote accordingly. So for example, if the popular votes where with the Jamaica Labour Party, the presiding officer will vote for the Jamaica Labour Party. In this context, the popular votes were with the People's National Party, so the presiding officer voted along that line. And as a result, Kingston and St. Andrew is with the People's National Party. If there is any further update in the context of, say, for example, a magisterial recount, once we get that information, we'll definitely share. And I suppose as the day continues, we'll be getting some more information. So we'll be back here later this evening. So later tonight, we'll be here, talking and just giving you all the latest updates that we have. All right. So we try to get the information, credible information to come here and share with you. We're not about bashing a party or bashing a councillor. No, we're here to share information, and we try to ensure that, we are respectful in how we're sharing information and also in how we're talking about, just about anyone, similar to how we say to you, you have a voice, you can definitely share, but we just keep it real and respectful. All right, let me just check back in the chat here. And Mark is saying, well said, and thanks for, I guess, clear and consistent explanation. You're welcome, Mark. You're definitely welcome. And Shane, Kingston and St. Andrew tie. Okay, I get you there, Shane. So I guess you perhaps heard my explanation just now too in the context of that tie. All right. Okay, there's another Mark here in the chat, and I see your comment there. Guys, we're at over 90 on the live now, and we're not yet at 40 likes. So hit the like button, guys. Just close the chat and like up the live. Just like up the live. Easiest way to support our, channel here is to hit the like button, the subscription button, and share. Tell a friend to tell another friend about the Voices in Education. All right? Would love to hear from you. So we can do better with the likes and we can do better with the subscription. So hit the like button and hit the subscription button. The WhatsApp number is in the chat. All right. Would love to hear from you. So don't be afraid to give me a call. The WhatsApp number is pinned in the chat there. Fabian, welcome. And Fabian is asking about Portmore. I just explained about Portmore. Portmore is not seen as an, independent one. All right. So, and I don't know about 2016, Fabian, but I could bring that up on screen for you. And Virgil is here. Welcome. So Saint Elizabeth is in the house. All right. I'm going to just show you something here. So I'm just going to stop sharing and just bring up another page here. And let us look at what we have here because, Voices in Education is also about awareness and we learn from each other so that, when we leave here, we can, definitely feel, more empowered as well, so that is important. It's about empowering our people, and that is definitely important. If you look at the screen here, we have here the 2024, right, election result or summary and 2016. So I'm not sure, Fabian, where you got the 14 from. It's remember too that Kingston and St. Andrew, they are merged as, one. All right. So just to bring some clarity there. All right. So this will give you an idea of, some information in the context of 2016 and 2024. All right, Fabian, I don't believe I can help you today, but all right. So that is pretty much. So Kingston and St. Andrew, they're merged. So in this context, based on, the 2024 elections on Monday, Kingston, both parties, they got 3-3 in terms of the division for Kingston, and both parties got 17-17 for St. Andrew. All right. So again, just to share with you some information there that you can, also see. All right, so just to share that information with you. Well, Fabian, 9 and 6. Probably you need to just look at that a little bit more in terms of that, because if you're saying 1-9 and the PNP 1-6, 9 and 6, that's even more than 14 if I'm doing my math correctly. All right, so just welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. And the WhatsApp number is in the chat. All right, would love to hear your voice. All right, so give us a call. Would definitely love to hear from you. What are your views on the election results? We're getting there, people. We still need a few more likes on this live. All right, we're not yet at 40, and we have almost 100 here, so we need to get it close to at least 50% in terms of the likes. So we can definitely do it. We can do it. We can definitely do it. We can do it. All right. Welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. So what we are being told is that, or, the Jamaica Labour Party, they won the local government elections on Monday. So we are over 100 now. So let's run up the likes and the subscription button, guys. All right, hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. We can do better with the likes. We're here doing our best in terms of sharing information with you. We'll be back later tonight when I'll be joined by Rurian, and definitely, more persons will be able to call in. I know some of you are tuned in from work and you're not able to, call us right at this moment. So we'll definitely be back here later this evening where you can get the opportunity to call in and share. So hit the like button, the share button, the subscription button, and tap that bell, select all, and turn on your post notification. Would love to hear from you. All right. Would definitely love to hear from you. All right, let me just check the chat there. And again, we can do better with the like. So let me just go back to the other to the slide. Perhaps that is a bit better for you to just see what is going on there. Nashel, welcome, welcome. I would want to believe so because we ensure that we do our, research. All right. So we try to do that and to get credible information to share here. So welcome, Carrie. Welcome as well. So welcome, welcome, guys. If you're just tuning in, welcome. So Fabian, you're mentioning in 2016, from my understanding, JLP got 8 compared to PNP 4, and 1 was tied. That was, just looking at their draft there. So again, if you look at your, map there, then you're getting over 14-2, as I shared earlier. So again, you can also access past, results from the electoral office, no, the Electoral Commission of Jamaica. So the information for past elections, that is there. You're welcome, Nashel. So guys, we'll be here later on too, when I know most of you'll be able to call in and, share. So right now, I just want you to hit the like button, the share button, and, the subscription button. For today's election, right? Not today's, Monday's election, it is 7-6, but perhaps Garmel, you're seeing someone was asking about, 2016. So maybe that's the comment that you're seeing there. It was announced today, Nashel. So if you check different news centers, you should be able to find that information, right? That information should be readily available. So you can also do your own checks. All right, guys, we can do better with the likes. Let us try to get to 40 likes. Yes, Garmel, St. Thomas was tied. So how do you feel about the election results? How do you feel about the long wait? So from Monday, we got it, Friday. What are your views on that in the context of the Electoral Office of Jamaica? Would love to hear from you as well. Again, the WhatsApp number is pinned there in the chat. Would love to hear from you. And we're 7 likes away from 40, so we can definitely get there if we just hit that like button. Just close the chat and hit that thumbs up button there. So we can definitely get there. I'm just trying to refresh my chat here. All right, Javon, welcome. Rose, welcome, welcome. Guys, let me know where you're tuned in from. And let me know if it's your first time here. Okay, I see you there, Carrie. All right, Rose. Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and perhaps as I mentioned earlier, there will be more updates coming along, today. So we'll definitely be here later tonight sharing those, updates with you. And remember, if you have been here, all week, you wouldn't know that, we don't get up and just share information that we do not try to check and ensure that it is credible, because we're not in the business of misinforming, anyone. So we try to ensure that we check before we come and share, because that is definitely important, so I can say to you, okay, I got this from this source, right? And so that is definitely important. And Javon is saying first time in St. James. Hello to all the people tuned in from St. James. And I see a Voices in Education member there, and that star tells you, that badge tells you, and Carlton Soji is back. All right, is there in the chat with us. So blessings, Soji, big up yourself, and thanks for the continued, support. So guys, we have channel membership. We have super stickers, so you can, do that. But the least, the easiest way is to support us. Hit the like button and the subscription button and share. So Javon, entire St. James supposed to be locked in now. All right. Where in St. James are you from, Javon, if you don't mind sharing? And Cedric is saying it came on midday news. I don't see that. Which channel, Cedric? Because maybe they said that the opposition leader is saying it is 7-7, and I explained that to you guys in that context. Garmel is tuned in from New York. Hello to all the people tuned in from New York. I like to sing, but I can't sing, Gavin, St. Catherine and Portmore is one, count like Kingston and St. Andrew. Thanks for that, Gavin. And I kind of explained that as well. Ilda is from Grovetown, Manchester. Hello to all the people tuned in from Grovetown in Manchester. Lime Flow, welcome. And Lime Flow is from St. Mary. And asking from Monday until now, we can't know who come out the winner. It's the JLP. The JLP is the winner, Lime Flow, based on the EOJ's official announcement. All right, so Evans here. What about Portmore? So, all right, let me just explain Portmore to you again, guys. So, and this is what I am saying, right? The opposition leader, so Mr. Mark Golding, shared, I believe, on Twitter. Was it Twitter that I saw that on Twitter? But let's say social media, right? So Twitter, well, now called X. All right. So social media, I believe I saw that on that, it's 7-7 in terms of they won 7. Counting Portmore. All right, guys. So as I explained earlier in this conversation, in about 2003, Portmore was given municipal status. But that municipal status was never, I guess, included in the Electoral Office of Jamaica's result. And I was sharing that is perhaps because, as I understand it, the councillors, right, in Portmore, they also sit in the St. Catherine Parish Council or municipality. So what I was saying is that there have been calls to make Portmore a parish, and also there have been opposition in that context as well. If it is that Portmore should get a parish status, it is likely, highly likely, and I'm going to use likely as an underlined word here, that Portmore could become an independent municipality. And use the word likely because we can see right now where Kingston and St. Andrews merge. But perhaps given the size of Portmore, they may not need to merge it with, say, Portmore and St. Catherine. It perhaps could be given that independent status. So for me, I would appreciate, a little bit more if the opposition leader had perhaps share that context with people so that, we could get a better understanding given all that has happened from Monday until now in terms of clip use and what was said and how confused people are, wanting the results, wanting to know who is the clear winner in the context of the election. A little bit more explanation in that context would be good, but he's not wrong to say that Portmore, right, is a municipal because it has municipal status. So I want to be clear with you now. But in the context of the result, it is not a true reflection based on what the Electoral Office of Jamaica, is sharing. So a little bit more explanation with that, would be good for persons to understand. Did the PNP do well in this election? Absolutely. Absolutely. There's so much for them to be proud of. But, and in terms of how we share information, sometimes it goes both ways or from both sides. Sometimes we say things not that we're lying, but sometimes we withhold information. All right. So it's like, for example, somebody say, all right, when you're going to do the exam, or you say, I'm going to do the exam soon, but you're not tell them say tomorrow, or you're not tell them so so this is a specific date. It's not that you're lying, but you just withhold certain information. All right. And so this is why I have been saying since Monday that as citizens of Jamaica, we need to have access to information. So if somebody says this, we can go and check for ourselves. All right. We need to have that power in terms of accessing knowledge, as opposed to people always coming to us and telling us this and telling us that. We need to do that. So in the context of EOJ, you know, they can ensure that persons know where exactly to get information from. And, that would be definitely good. And Tedrick is saying TVJ. Okay. I'll check that out to see what is there from TVJ. All right. And Nashelle, I get you there in terms of not declaring a winner, early. And Carlton, oh, you did know that the JLP would win. All right. Jason, welcome. Watching from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hello, 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 guys. Welcome, welcome. All right, Jason, remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. And let us continue to grow, guys. I believe this channel is close to hitting another milestone. And can we do it? If we get 18 subscribers, we'll be hitting, is it 18? Am I doing my math right? No, not 18. This looks like 28. So if we get 28 subscribers, we will be hitting another milestone. So can we do it in tens? So let's start with the first 10 subscribers. So I know we can do it because we have the number here, and a lot of us, we're new here. So just hit the subscription button, and I will tell you, once we're getting there. All right. So just hit that subscription button, and let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. So just hit the subscription button. Don't be afraid to subscribe. You have the devices, hit the subscription button. You have your friends, tell them to subscribe. Mark, your co-workers there should be hitting that subscription button as well. Happy Brain, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Happy Brain, who you're talking to. But welcome, and I just want to let you know that this is a safe space where we share and learn from each other. We do that in a respectful way. We don't bash anyone here. All right, so this is not the space for that. We understand that we share different beliefs, different opinions, but we share it respectfully. All right. And Rose Gardner, Manchester. So Manchester is tuned in here. And Gavin is saying that is what's causing the problem. Portmore is not a parish, it falls under St. Catherine. Definitely, Gavin. Definitely. And once Portmore gets that parish status, then things will be, I believe, will be different in terms of being an independent municipality. All right. All right. So Garmel there asked me a question. So just see you there. Isilda, welcome. Jamaica's 14 parishes, not 15. All right. And Rose is saying, thank you, sis. You're definitely welcome. Eugita, welcome, welcome. All right. Favor filled, fantastic Friday family. Look at that alliteration. Favor filled, the FFFF. And thank you so much, Eugita. And blessings to you. And have a fantastic and blessed, Friday as well. And I see you here, Brew, is saying that I guess the EOJ, so the director should resign there. And definitely Gavin, 14 parishes, but 13 municipalities, right? Because Kingston and St. Andrew, they are merged, as you can see on screen there. All right, Cedric, I am you can hold your opinion, and I am just sharing the results from the EOJ, so that is totally okay as well. All right. All right, guys, let's hit the like button. We're at about 40 likes. Can we get the likes up to 50? So 10 more hits and we get there. And let me tell you how we're doing with subscriptions. Looks like we need at about 21. So we're going there. So 21 for us to hit a milestone today. And if you like it, like it. I'm just checking the chat again here. And Soji is saying, good show. Please like up the show, everyone, and share, please. Thank you, Soji. Definitely. Thank you, guys. And definitely we'll be back here later because definitely going to check on updates for you and we'll bring you, bring those back to you. So turn on that post notification as well. So tap the bell and select all. All right. So let's keep hitting that subscription button and let's keep going. I believe we can meet that milestone right now in this live. So let's keep going. 21 more subscribers and we'll definitely hit that. And let me see how we're doing for the likes. And UGK is saying thank you, blessings to you and your family along with everyone on this live as we go into the weekend. That is so nice. Thanks, Ujita. All right, so keep hitting the like button, guys. Let's keep going. And the subscription button. Tell a friend to tell another friend, all right, about the voices in education. So, again, if you're just tuning in, welcome to the Voices in Education. The JLP, the Jamaica Labour Party, was declared the winner of the local government elections held on Monday by virtue of winning 7 municipalities compared to the PNP winning 6 municipalities. All right, I shared with you too that in St. Catherine, we can perhaps expect a magisterial recount. I'm just forgetting the division right now, but perhaps that won't affect the the result here for the PNP winning this one, because as far as I know, it's one. So even if the JLP should win that one, it just becomes a little bit closer. All right. And in Kingston and St. Andrew, as I explained earlier, as you can see on screen, let me just get my pointer going again. As you can see on screen here, for Kingston and St. Andrew, 20 divisions, all right, for the Jamaica Labour Party, 20 divisions for the People's National Party. So what happens here is that the presiding officer, right, had to vote. But in the context of voting, let me just declare now, so no matter like I said, the presiding officer, PNP, in the context of voting, the presiding officer is guided by the popular votes. All right, so whichever party has the most votes, the presiding officer will cast their votes accordingly. So in this case, right, because the People's National Party had the popular votes, so they had more votes than the Jamaica Labour Party, the presiding officer voted, I guess, to break the tie in that regard in favor of the People's National Party. If the Jamaica Labour Party had more votes in Kingston and St. Andrew overall, then the presiding officer would vote for the Jamaica Labour Party. All right, that is my understanding of how that system works. So just to let you guys know, that is how that system works in the context of, what we understand from all of this. So again, we are here sharing and learning, and we try to break it down as easy as we can in terms of understanding, because that is a problem too with the country and sometimes with how information is shared and reported. It's not necessarily plain and where persons can understand, because some people did not know that while we have 14 parishes, we have 13 municipalities, or, the same thing that we call parish councils, right? Because Kingston as a parish is merged with St. Andrew as a parish. So this is counted as one. All right. So again, welcome, welcome. Let me just look in the chat here. Asan Blake, welcome. And I see those issues there, Asan, in terms of poverty, crime and corruption. All right, so I see you there. Levi Dixon, welcome, welcome. Hello to you. All right, guys, we can do better with the likes. So let us try get the likes up to 70. All right, so we can do that now with the likes. We're at about 50, so 20 more likes. And let me tell you what we're doing for subscription. Let me see if we're getting, to that target that I, asked you about. And we need about, this looks like 16 more to hit that milestone target. So we're doing well. Let's keep going. Hit the subscription button, guys. So, and if you're new, comment in the chat. Let me know where you're tuned in from. And if you have questions, you can share in the chat as well. I'll try my best to to answer them as best as I can. I may not have the answers, but could definitely research and share with you. Please note that we'll be back here later this evening just to cover any updates that we might get for the rest of this afternoon. So ensure that you hit the subscription button and you tap that bell and select all to turn on your post notification. Guys, the easiest ways to support us is by hitting the like button and the subscription button. If you're just tuning in, as you perhaps can see from the screen based on the colors, the Jamaica Labour Party was declared the winner of the local government elections on Monday by virtue of winning 7 municipalities compared to the People's National Party winning 6. All right, so welcome, welcome if you're just tuning in. Also, the WhatsApp number is in the chat if you'd like to call in. All right, you'll see that WhatsApp number pinned in the chat. Would love to hear from you as well. All right, let me just check if I'm missing any calls. But if you're calling, guys, we're not calling to bash anyone. We're not calling to disrespect or belittle anyone. So if you feel as if you're going to do that, just type in the chat. I'll try my best to, read what you have. But we keep it respectful. We don't bash anyone. We don't cuss out nobody. We share, but we do it in a respectful way. Because we want to maintain our safe space where you feel comfortable, where you feel valued, and we also want to keep out of trouble. We are not in anything with any problem or any trouble. All right. So we want to maintain and protect our community here. All right. I'm not seeing any calls coming in, and I trust that my system is working well. So guys, hit the like button, the subscription button. Let us hit the milestone before we end this live. All right, and understand that we'll be back later this evening, but still waiting on a few more likes. So let us get the likes up to 70, and we're about 14 away from hitting that subscription, milestone. So hit the subscription button and, hit the like button as well. All right, not seeing any new comments. So let me just take a little water break here. All right, Asan, I see your comment there in terms of uniting and forming a new political party. In the context of the Caribbean, third parties, they tend not to survive. And I'm not sure why, but that the Caribbean seems to be like a two-party system. Third parties, they tend not to survive in the Caribbean. All right, I'm just checking here. So welcome, guys. Welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome. Hit the subscription button. Let's keep hitting that subscription button so that we can, get to this milestone. All right. And also hit the like button as well. Michelle, welcome, Michelle. So as we go along, I'm also checking, just checking for updates as well. All right, so welcome, guys. If you're just tuning in, we are being informed, that the Jamaica Labour Party, they're the winners of, this local government elections. All right. And as you can see there, you will definitely see on the screen the parishes that are in green. Those are the municipalities won by the Jamaica Labour Party. The ones in orange are the municipalities won by the People's National Party. So in terms of winning, all right, the JLP, they won 7 and the PNP 5. clear ones. Oh, I missed a call from someone. But with the KCC, where there was a tie based on popular votes, the PNP, got that one as well. So 7-6 is that final, number there. And Rooster is saying, you're right, we have the UIC and they're not getting any support. And that's the reality in the Caribbean. Third parties, they don't survive. They don't survive. Tamar, welcome, and Paulette, welcome. You're definitely welcome and welcome to this channel. Tamar, I explained that about Portmore. So perhaps you're listening to the opposition leader. Let me just take this caller here. Hello, caller, you're live.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, I'm just curious of what the opposition leader was saying, because what I'm saying, if it go this way, we all know the rule. We all know that the Portmore is in St. Catherine the same way, because if they did do the vote, but because so many they just do it that way, and they all know. So how they gonna say 7? Kingston and St. Andrew is in one. So, and because if you have, unless they were said no, okay, Kingston to itself, St. Andrew to itself, they never done that. So it don't make sense to come up and try to spread propaganda now. And support, make people saying this and saying that. But I said, I don't know what this player in Cliff Hughes said, why he didn't make a decision and come and hurt up the people in head. Because when you're in a wilderness for so long and hear that you're going to come out and say blazing, so now they're going to say all sorts of things, and you as a leader supposed to come and don't throw oil in the fire. You should come and say, well, they want more parish, so you won the election because in 2016 PMP have more votes. So I don't know why they come up with that popular vote. Where's in a tie? Fine, you can go and say that. And now in a tie, it's tie because you have the mayor, but the deputy mayor still go to the opposition leader, to the JLP party. So it's not like the person who you win in Westmoreland, you have a mayor and you have a deputy mayor. So when it tie, it's like the two party, everything the two party after a year, what's going on, because they have a deputies there, going to be there at the meeting with the mayor. It's not like in a parish like you have St. James that won by the JLP, and you have it's JLP mayor and JLP deputy mayor going inside one meeting. You understand?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I see person sharing in the chat that it's a tie and it's all over TVJ. Like, I am not too sure what is happening. Is it a case where it's a political commentator talking about, what is happening? Do you know the timestamp of that information? So that is crucial too as well. All right. So
no, but the electoral office come out and say and say JLP 17, PMP 16. There's no 7. Oh, it's supposed to be a tie.
It cannot be 7-7. Exactly. That's my point, because we don't have 14. We can't have 7-7. Exactly.
The last time JLP won 8, PMP won 5. This time PMP won St. Mary, so they get 6. They get 6 and JLP gets 7. That's how it goes.
Just so hold a moment. Yeah, just hold a moment. Just hold a moment. So Kemar, we spoke about 2016 already, and we don't have 14. We do have 13. All right. So, and you can check the information on the Electoral Commission of Jamaica's website. That information is there. So I'm not here to persuade anyone in terms of saying, and I'm not, supporting to say, I want this party to win or I want that party to win. We're just sharing the information from the EOJ. If we wanted to do that, if you have been here all week, then you would perhaps know our stance that we weren't calling anything. We're just here waiting on credible information. I shared earlier about that 7-7 in the context of Portmore, right? And I said what I wanted from the opposition leader was some more clarity. He did not lie because Portmore was given municipal status in 2003. However, Portmore was never separated as an independent municipality. Based on my understanding, and you can go back and check for yourselves, the councillors from the Portmore municipality, or the Portmore that has been given that municipal status, they do sit in the St. Catherine municipality or parish council. All right, from my understanding. All right, the next part to this is that there have been talks about making Portmore a parish. And so in that context, if Portmore should be made a parish, then that's a different story in the context of Portmore being an independent municipality. In that case, it is highly likely.
No, but if they come to be a parish, remember the opposition, they are the ones who said, no, they don't want that.
Exactly.
So if the opposition said they don't want Portmore to be a parish, they voted against it, said Portmore don't ready to be a parish. So, okay, if Portmore is a parish and it go that way, that way, it would have 14. It would be 15 parish, but you'd have 14, so you could get 7 from that if Portmore was a parish. Because Kingston and St. Andrew go as one.
Exactly.
As usual.
And I see you there, Kemar. I see you there, Kemar. And I perhaps you need to first ask yourself how many municipalities in total, because if you're getting 14, that is totally wrong. We are, as of today and based on what we know, 13 municipalities.
Okay, you can find, listen, you see, like, say if you can find the 2007 and 16 result, put up, they see the parish them. How many parish?
Well, I can't do that. I can't do that right now. I had it up, but you see, because persons, so I just want just hold on a moment, Soji. Some persons, they don't understand here, and we don't want you to come with any bad vibes or energy. That is not what we do here. And if you know this platform, we don't do the mix up something. We don't do that. So we are not here with any particular agenda. And if you come here with an agenda, that is totally okay, but we are not trying to misinform you, or we are not in a position to sway or affect, or impact any election, results. All right. So we are not here to do that. We're here to share. And, perhaps, I don't know where that information, I see headline because I just did a quick look on, TVJ's, YouTube channel. I saw the headline. I haven't had the opportunity to watch, but as I know, it cannot be 14 municipalities. I guess if you go and look on X, so formerly Twitter, I believe that's where I saw the opposition leader making reference to the 7-7 counting Portmore. All right, so you can go and look for yourself. So I believe that is where that confusion is coming from, and that is not the case in the context of the results coming from the Electoral Office of Jamaica. All right, so I hope, and as you can see on screen now, you will see 2024 and 2016, some information there just for you to have an understanding.
Because I'd say the opposition leader behaving like Donald Trump when Donald Trump.
All right, so we're not going to really go there to call out anyone, but I understand what you're saying, because I don't want any tensions here.
But you cannot mislead the people. You cannot mislead the people. You must go out and tell people the truth. It's from day one, it's 13 parish. 30, it's 14 parish, but Kingston and St. Andrew count as one. St. Portmore, what they done, they put Portmore on. Portmore is the only, if they take notice, Portmore is the only place where they choose their own mayor. This not go by politics where you have the JLP councillor, they vote amongst them, or the PMP councillor, vote amongst them one another for who to get mayor. People have to go out there and vote for their own mayor. So that is a different thing, but they sit and they send catching. So if they should put everything in St. Catherine, because it's all St. Catherine, put more St. Catherine, all St. Catherine, just put all of them in St. Catherine and say that if we know PMP win St. Catherine, for sure. So that's how it goes. If the Jamaica Labour Party did even win St. Catherine, when they put with Portmore, they would lose. So straight away now is you have. Why I say I know JLP was going to win, when I know St. James never count yet, and I see the 6th parish that's their one, I know they would win St. James.
Okay.
But I know Westmoreland, PNP already did one Westmoreland, and Kingston and St. Andrew, they said tie, so I never know how it was going to go with the final count. But the people, they must have, the leaders of the countries, both leader, PNP and JLP leader, you must not mislead the people, because the people, they don't understand. They don't understand the system. They don't know, because they know it's 14 parish in Jamaica, and they don't know that Kingston and St. Andrew count as one. So that's the reason it's 30.
And they don't, and some people are confused too about the Portmore context as well.
Yeah, they're confused about the Portmore they got. Yeah, for sure. So, but they should understand that the Portmore sit and the St. Catherine Parish Council.
Right, the councillors, yes.
Yeah, right. The councillors, they sit with the St. Catherine councillors. And what the government want Portmore to go as a parish, the opposition don't want that. So why you don't want it to go as a parish, and now you're going to come and mislead the people? Say it's 7-7. You can't do that. As a man want to lead the country, you cannot mislead in the country. And these things is wrong, and people have to talk about it.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
I hope you guys looking at the 2016 result, that you can get an understanding, and don't ask foolish questions now.
So it's okay to ask the questions. I won't say questions are foolish, because if you don't know, you don't know. Questions were meant to ask. But you see, what I don't like, I am not here to push an agenda, and the persons who know this space, they know that we are going to do our research. We're going to research.
No, but last night, when I was saying, oh, they're gonna win, you said you're gonna wait on the result. Right. You say you're gonna wait and the EOJ to come with the result before you say anything. And you wait, and everybody see you wait. You wasn't have agenda. So what you come up here with now? 2012.
What are you looking at? The screen?
No.
This is 2016 and 2024.
Okay.
And I would want to think this is updated, so persons can look and see, what is happening. So it is still 13 municipalities. If you look there, 2024, 2016. All right. So again, and perhaps, perhaps this should cause us to perhaps talk about, politics and, voting process and parties. Just break it down for people. And we're here to do that. And, just so that persons can understand. Because even sometimes some persons don't even know the difference between a local government election and a general election. Because a local government election does not change the prime minister of the country. All right, it's just local, as the name suggests. It's just about the municipalities, the parish councils, you know, the place where you go and get like a building permit, you know, garbage collection, you know, that kind of thing. So again, you know, we're here and we hear you. And I know that a lot of you, you know, you're just tired of being confused and the confusion. So what we're telling you here is that we're doing our research to ensure that whatever information that we're passing to you, we're confident in its credibility. If we don't know, we just don't know, because we're not going to know everything. And we also learn from you. All right. So we learn from each other here. So I just want to put that out there and to let you know that, you know, this is not about this is not about just merely sharing information because we want a particular party to win. No. All right. So just to let you know that. And a lot of persons they're sharing that, you know, they tend to be confused. And Vante, I see you there. So Vante, based on the results from the EOJ, as I have it now, and I've been on this live since, let me see, how long have we been here? Not too sure, but before coming on this live, I got that. So we're here perhaps over an hour now, almost 2. So that time, the EOJ, they stated that the Jamaica Labour Party, they are the winners of this local government election. All right. So don't let your head hurt you. So Tamara, welcome. So again, based on the results from the EOJ, the Jamaica Labour Party. And that's why I'm in a vote and God is my leader. All right, Vante, I see you there. So guys, welcome if you're just tuning in. And, you know, a very, what would I say now, vibrant conversation happening here. And a lot of it has to do with the fact of how, you know, the results in terms of who won, you know, what unfolded on Monday. That started with Mr. Cliff. And I can understand, you know, why as citizens we would feel this particular way, you know, feel confused and still trying to figure out, you know, what is going on. In terms of that TVJ, you know, video, I'm going to watch that. I cannot watch it now because I don't have my co-host. We'll be back later this evening and for sure we'll see what TVJ said, because sometimes too, you know, these what would you call it, titles tend to be like a clickbait. So you see the title and persons just, you know, click, click, click. And we are not about that. We want to share, as I said, credible information. If you go right now on TVJ's, because I went there, page, X page, it says it's on Twitter. So Twitter is now called X. And you see, I just took a screenshot of it. They have this up like 5 hours ago. So Television Jamaica, all right, slash, I believe it's Radio Jamaica that is in there. So at, you know, TVJ News Center, I'm just going to read what they have here. And this was like about 5 hours ago. The JLP has won 7 municipal corporations to the PNP's 5 following the completion of the final count for the 2024 local government election. Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, KSAMC, is tied, but the PNP won the popular vote, having won the majority of the divisions, and so will take up the mayoral position. So in this context, what TVJ is saying is that the Jamaica Labour Party, they clearly won 7 municipalities. The PNP, they clearly won 5. One is tied, which is the KSAMC, Kingston and St. Andrew, all right, Municipal Corporation. But by virtue of the PNP getting the popular vote, right, the PNP will take that seat in the context of having the mayor, all right, leading that municipal corporation. So in essence, if I am going to go from this information from TVJ 5 hours ago, right, the JLP, and they have a little graphic here. So guys, you can go and check this on Twitter. So it's called X now. The JLP, St. Thomas, Portland, Clarendon, St. Anne, St. James, St. Elizabeth, Trelawney, and the PNP, St. Catherine, Manchester, St. Mary, Anova, Westmoreland, in that graphic that they have there. And as I mentioned, they said KCMC is tied, and the PNP will take that in the context of having their mayor leading the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. So again, you can go and check for yourselves. So I am not able to listen to that video, but I can definitely, you know, just go and just check some information where I don't need to play the audio right now. So you can go there and check for yourselves as well. And I ensure that I screenshot it. So if you come back here later, I can show you this too. All right. So stick and stay, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for keeping it respectful so far. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button. I'm not even sure if we're at that milestone just yet, but just hit the subscription button. I'll definitely check. Soji, back to you. Anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, I'm just looking where the person what say JBC, the TVJ news and what they're saying. When the final count, the Jamaica Labour Party have 7 and the People's National Party have 5. But with the what I'm talking about with the wait just a while ago what they were saying, he said both of them if they were checking the thing where they say 7 what they control, but the JLP won because they won 7 and the People's National Party won 5 because Portmore don't really count it as a parish, you know. So that's what they are talking, what they were saying on the news. And see, they're showing it that they showing said the JLP win with 7.
Oh, you're listening to it now.
Yeah, me just watching this and watching the midday news.
Okay, good. All right, so Soji, someone else is calling, so I'm going to just take that caller.
Yeah, man, no problem, yeah.
All right, thank you. All right, let me see if I can just get this caller back here. So guys, welcome if you're just tuning in, you know, welcome. Just trying to get this caller back here with us. Hello, caller, you're live.
How are you?
Hello?
Yes.
You're live. How are you doing?
Yeah. I'm not bad at all.
And who is calling, if you don't mind sharing?
This is Rose.
Rose, where are you calling from?
In Manchester.
Manchester. This is Rose Gardner?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Rose in the chat. I'm just trying to make the connection. How are you doing?
I'm giving thanks.
Wonderful. So talk to us. What would you like to share with us today?
I would like to say, I don't think a lot of people really know why they vote from time to time, whether in local or the bigger election. I don't think they really know, because when you listen to the interviews from some people, I don't think they really know what is the true significance of voting. Because if we are going to talk about democracy,
right,
you have to get the full understanding of it. And when you listen to their comment, they talk about them feel it in their pocket. First of all, no prime minister, whether on the JLP or on the PMP, price things anywhere. They don't price things in a supermarket. They don't go in a market and price things. They don't go in a clothes store. They don't go no. You understand?
Okay.
So People need to know the significance of voting. And don't come and talk foolishness. And let people tell them that they can give them this if they vote for them, or give them that if they vote for them. And they can do this and do that. We have to have this mindset that we are voting for the betterment of our island, yes, and for our generation to come.
Definitely.
And cut out the foolishness and this handout business. If the government open the gate for all to receive and achieve, why we don't look on that? I have seen the growth under the JLP. I have seen the growth when the PMP was in. They have played their role. But we must not be biased. Where we coming from? We could not buy bread $50 $1. There is nowhere in history we could be going in a supermarket. So when you're talking about, oh, whichever, they're not saying nothing. In Canada last year, the supermarkets come together and talk about reducing the price for people to buy things. That's what needs to happen here. And stop blaming the government.
So what you're saying is that people need to understand the reason that they're voting and understand that you want to see a better Jamaica. You want to be able to provide for yourself, for your family. You want better communities. And it's not about, you know, you're born in a one PMP family, so you're going to continue with PMP.
Exactly so.
It's about, you know, being in a better position.
And, you know, if you're talking about, oh, we don't see we MP. Not everybody going to see them. Not everybody going to see them. They can come around and you don't get the chance to see them. That doesn't stop you from going out and vote. Me not see them, me not this. You're talking nonsense. You're not going to see all of them. And they must realize that they are human beings like us. And sometimes our expectations is wrong. I am a single mother, now a grandmother, and I never tell my children that they must look to this source or that source. I say, work hard for what you want. You go to school, don't waste your time. And if you go to school and you don't get what you want there, so go and get a skill.
Right, I get you.
But don't waste your time and talk nonsense. And this is what is happening to the Jamaican people, and get up and talk rubbish. If you have a piece of land, you know you must pay taxes. Don't try to bypass it. We need to behave ourselves and cooperate for us to have a bit. This, let me tell you, Jamaica is a cut above the rest. Cut above the rest. I'm not asking anybody. I've seen it. And I know it. Last year, I had this encounter with the Holy Spirit, showing me tourists pouring into this island like never before. And when I happened to be listening to the news, I think probably maybe even a month after, and hear the woman talk about the pouring in of, I said, my God, look at this. So we need to behave ourselves. We have a beautiful, beautiful island. And we need to take care of it. The way we dispose of our garbage, we need to stop. We need to stop, regardless they hire people to clean up the roads and whichever. They themselves not even do a good job because people litter out. We need to stop.
Right.
If we truly love our island and we truly love democracy, we need to stop and behave ourselves. And you talk about crime in Jamaica, let me tell you, all of us have to look into ourselves and tell ourselves, say, if me a thief, if it up, and if me a kill, me, if it stop. Simple put.
That is
simple.
True. That is true. A lot
when
needs
you
to be done
when you talk about crime,
us as a people.
When you have a problem, always find people who can direct you to the right path. Don't go thinking that you can cut a woman short, cut a man short, do they shoot him down, and you feel say that's result. Let me tell you something. We come and talk about government and this. Jamaica people need to realize that one day will come when we have to answer to Almighty God. And it's not going to be pretty. It'll go better we never born. So we need to cut out with foolishness. You work hard for what you have. Take care of it. Don't live like we are fools. Money never leave us yet. Money never leave us yet. What happened is that people spend money badly and live above their means. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, and you will always have money. And then love you watch what other people have too much foolishness.
Yeah, some good points there.
Let me tell you,
points there.
I am
Rose.
proud to be a Jamaican.
But
very proud.
But most.
Proud to be a Jamaican. And every day I wake up, I am more prouder. And people leave from here and go abroad, but their mind is still in Jamaica.
Yeah, definitely.
The bling and the glitter, the bling and the glitter. A fool people keep their eyes on those things. Better life, I mean, say you're happy in the elite lifestyle. Them a joke.
So
stay in your lane.
That is so true. So how is it going on there in Manchester?
Well, RGR is in Mandeville. Oh. I'm at home.
Okay.
Yes. I love these interaction because you get to hear different views and you get to respect people's views. And people need to think before they speak because sometimes we can be, we can be a turn off because you must speak with passion. You must be passionate about what you say because you're talking to yourself and you're talking to others. And you must be passionate about what you say, and what comes out of your mouth must be something where you can, when you look back and said, yes, what I said, I feel good about what I said, because at least if nobody else don't even want to recognize that part of it, I can say, yes, I feel good about what I say.
Yeah.
But in general, people need to have a different mindset, and the mind is powerful, and you can't make your mind rule you. You need to rule your mind, and people must stop. We have to stop. We can't continue like this, because what are we saying to the younger generation? When COVID came here, you hear this, you hear that. Too much information is not good. Not good, because it can mess you up.
Well, some of it
can mess you up badly.
Some of it is not credible, and that's the problem.
Exactly.
When you have information that is not credible.
When you talk about vaccine and you talk about don't take it, you're talking bull and crack story, because the vaccine is to help your immune system. Because number one, if you have underlying condition, your immune system is fighting it. So when I had another sickness come up on you, it is already fighting one sickness already. So that one that come is going to take residents and get you weaker. Let me tell you, it's not that we're not getting information, but are we applying it?
That's a good question. That's a good question. So Rose,
Yeah,
tell me something. Is this your first time here? On this channel.
Chat?
And is this your first time here?
Yes.
Okay, welcome, man. Welcome. And make sure you subscribe, you know.
Yes, I did.
Thank you. Thank you. I like the passion that you have for what you're saying and the confidence.
You know, let me tell you something. You're going to have problems. You're going to have obstacles in your way, but are you a pusher? Are you a fighter? You have to tell as me say, don't let your mind rule you. Rule your mind. Tell yourself, say, boy, me have to make it. Me have to live.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I can tell you that the chat is buzzing. I'll be there shortly.
All right. Have a blessed day.
Thank you and blessings to you, Rose. Thanks for calling in. This is a good one, you know. Rose calling, you know, being here for the first time and, you know, calling in. So that is definitely a plus. So let me just transition
a little bit. All right. Awesome. So guys, I am seeing, you know, your comments there in the chat. And let me just say too, you can go and check the Electoral Commission of Jamaica. They did publish a statement, and I have like a screenshot of that. So again, you know, we are doing our research. All right. We're doing our research. We're not coming here to share information that is not credible with you. For the persons who are asking, it was declared that the Jamaica Labour Party, they won the elections on Monday by virtue of winning 7 municipalities. So clear win in 7. The PNP had a clear win in 5, but by virtue of the tie in Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, and in the context of PNP winning the popular vote there, so having the most votes, they got that. So hence, you know, 7-6, if you want to call it that. All right, so 7-6 there. All right, so again, guys, we're on a target in terms of likes and subscription. Let us get the likes up to 100. And, you know, I'm asking you to hit the subscription button so that we can, you know, reach a milestone here today. And I suspect that, let us see, we perhaps need about 6 more subscribers so we can do better than 6. So just hit the subscription button. We'll be back later for sure because, again, you know, more information we'll get. And if the EOJ is going to share something else, if we get that, we'll see. But again, they shared this morning and I am working with that information. All right. So let me just go in the chat and just call some names that perhaps I missed your comments, but I just want to acknowledge you because we like to do that. All right, so Vontae, I can see you there. Sandra is saying yes, caller. Shane, all right, I see you. Queer, welcome. Amal, welcome in the chat there. Asan, I see you there. And Amal, you're there still commenting. Selvin, I guess I just answered your question. And Eugita is still there as well. Sandra Atkinson. So St. James is still here. Marlene, welcome, Marlene. We keep it real and respectful, all right? So let me just keep going here. Garmel is still here. And who else am I missing? Is this Andre or Andre? Haim, welcome. I see you here. All right. All right, sharing there. All right. And who else am I missing here? Hassan, I see you guys here. Garmel, Sandra, Kuya, Vontae. And going down, so just seeing some comments here. All right. All right. So welcome guys. If you're just tuning in, let us just run up the likes. We can do it. I believe we're about 25 likes away from hitting that 100 mark. And just keep hitting that subscription button as well to see where we can go from there. All right, we can definitely do better there with the likes. So 25, so let's just hit the like button. All right, so if there is someone else who would like to call in, all right, we can perhaps, take a couple of calls, a couple more calls, because again, as I said, we're going to be here again later, and I guess later will be greater. So would love to hear from you guys. Hit the subscription button. Let us get to that milestone before we get off, the live here. All right, so let me just navigate to my other screen here with this slide. So you can perhaps just see clearly here the parishes. So once it is green, it means that parish or municipality has gone to the Jamaica Labour Party. Orange, the People's National Party. All right. So welcome. If you're just tuning in, welcome. All right. If you're new to this channel, let me know in the chat as well. Would love to give you a big Voices in Education welcome. Let me know where you're tuned in from as well. And Marlene, I posted a video there on this channel with Cliff Hughes and his apology, so you can check that out if you would like to. That's up to you. Welcome. All right, welcome, guys, and let us keep it respectful there in the chat and hit the subscription button as well. All right, so welcome if you're just tuning in. Welcome. All right, welcome. So I'm just checking the chat here. So overall, guys, I'm just going to just ask you, and you can just type it in the chat, good or not good, just one or two words. So how do you feel about the final results? So if you feel good, just type good, not good, type not good. And I'm just going to wait to see that in the chat. All right, so how do you feel about the election results? Just type in the chat there and let us know good or not good. All right, so I'm seeing even better. Great. All right, guys, hit the subscription button. We can do that. We can definitely do that. We're about 4 away. Okay, Vante, I guess our information is not help. All right, Kuya, I see you there. All right, guys, hit the subscription button. And ensure that you turn on your post notification because we'll be here later for sure. All being well. All right, we'll be here and would love to hear from you. Perhaps later is going to be all right. We're getting a call, so let me just take this caller. Hello, caller, you're live.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, this is Garmel.
Okay, hi
Garmel
Garmel.
Reed.
Okay, hi Garmel Reed.
Yeah,
How are you?
I am good.
Wonderful.
I'm just calling to clear up something with respect to the result, because I heard Soldier, he was trying to explain, but he was not doing a good job. He was saying that the JLP had won because they had seven parish to the PMP 5, and because one tie, that is why the JLP win. It is not that way. What really happened is going to end at 7-6. It is 7-6.
It is 7-6.
So they, huh?
No, he's saying it's 7-6. What he was trying to explain is that the Kingston and St. Andrew was tied, but it went to the PNP. So that is clear.
Okay, because when I was listening the last part, it sounded as if he was saying that because the JLP had 7 and the PMP had 5. That was the reason why, because the other one tie.
Oh.
That's what I asked.
Oh no. So what happened is that we know, and I guess you know this too, that the JLP from the results, they won 7 clear municipalities, right?
And the PMP won
5 clear municipalities. And then Kingston and St. Andrew with the tie. And when there is a tie, the presiding officer will vote based on the popular vote, and that popular vote is with the PNP. So in that context,
that's how it goes.
Right. So if you look on the screen now, you'll realize that Kingston and St. Andrew is in orange.
Yeah, I know that.
Right. So that's, yeah. So that's how that one, went for sure.
Okay, that's good. I like the show. It's a good one, and keep on doing the good work and educating the people and keep them informed and up to date.
Thank you so much, Garmel. I really appreciate it.
And that lady that just called in shows is very passionate about the the Jamaica Labour Party.
You think so?
Yes, she's from Manchester. She's from Manchester.
Well, I don't know if it is central or where, but anyways.
No. Based on how she's talking.
Well, I just look at us as being Jamaican, and if what you're saying is true, then that's it,
Because she's talking about the improvement in Jamaica. Yes, they're talking about economic growth, but it don't filter down to the grassroots. The people, they are still suffering. Just me.
And I guess and that's a part of it too. Like, is this your first time here, Garmel?
I joined in. I believe it was yesterday or the day before.
Okay. Because one of these nights we were talking, and I was saying, like, even with the campaign, like sometimes the average citizen, they don't understand about the GDP and the GNP and inflation. What they understand is that when they go to a shop, every day they go, the price will go up. So you have to make it in a way where they can understand, and as you say, where whatever is at the top, it can trickle all the way down to the bottom. So the man where go at the corner shop, where that is where he can go, or if you go a supermarket, you're supposed to can say, well, me can pick up an additional something, out of that 10,000 I normally carry. So you have to see that, but and the next thing too, say for example, when we look at foreign exchange rates, right? The rates will change, they will drop, but when they drop in a supermarket, not necessarily drop them price. But as soon as it raises, as soon as it goes up, then, prices tend to go up. So again, I understand that, and that is a part of the problem, because the average Jamaican is not necessarily feeling this prosperity or feeling that. So as the Prime Minister now, you have to make sure that, you know, Jamaicans are able to understand. So when you're there on a platform, it's not like the economy is not doing good, mark you, but when you're on a platform with the big words and the beautiful speech, how is it reaching to the average citizen that they can understand exactly, you know, what is happening and what this means for me as a single mother or as a single father? You know, what does this mean for me as a farmer? You know, what does this mean for me in a like perhaps down a country where we don't no water, where we can't get no pipe water? Like, what does this mean for me? So those are some of the things that we want to see in terms of, you know, the effects. And I think he's getting that reality when I hear him talk, like he's saying, you know, people are talking about roads. They want road, you know, garbage collection and, you know, those stuff. So people want to see, you know, certain things. And I always say, as citizens, we have the power to demand of our political leaders, you know, what we want in terms of how we want them to represent us. So yeah, good points there, Garmel.
If you look at the wage the wage increase, the recent wage increase where they actually increased their salary by that huge percentage, and the country, the people in country, they are suffering. That money should have been filtering down to the people. It's the people money, it's the country money, it's the taxpayer money.
Which
but
money,
the people
which
that are not
money are you,
benefiting it
which
from
money
it.
are you referring to? I missed that part.
The hike in the salary of the MPs.
Oh. But you see, on both sides, you know, both sides I get it in, and I just JLP MP.
No. I said MPs. I never said
Right.
JLP. I said MPs.
Okay. So,
but what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
It is rough. It's tough. It's hard. It's difficult for the for the people, and the people they are suffering. And you're the one in charge, representing the people.
Hold on, Garmel, because I like to balance things, right? So because I am not going green or orange. I just want to create a balance.
I am not either.
So let me just ask you this. What is the role of people, like, you know, citizens, in the context of their personal development? Because as a citizen too, you have to take some responsibility. So if it is that opportunities are being created, right, and you're not, you know, taking up, because the government has a role and citizens, they too have a role in terms of how, let's just look at opportunities. Say, for example, right, you have a training center that is there, and you have people in a community and they decide they don't want no training, they don't want to learn a skill, right, that could be utilized to help themselves and help them family. How do you help a person like that who perhaps does not want, you know, to do anything?
That person don't want to be helped.
Okay, so I just trying to balance the narrative, because I just want to make the point that too, as citizens, we have a responsibility. You know, some of us, we sit down waiting on handouts, you know, that kind of thing. Government should put in the infrastructure, you know, the systems in place, so that as persons we are able to benefit from those systems.
Don't get me wrong, you know. When I said that money should trickle down, I'm not talking about handout. Most of those money are coming from tax. Most of those money are coming from tax and the people. So if you can actually do something to ease the burden of the people in the country, you can do that. But if you are increasing your something, your salary, inflation going up, the price of things it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard on the people. So if the price go up, the tax is going to go up. So they are going to have to dig deeper in their pocket to fund your pocket. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying in terms, I guess the focus is on the salary increase, and I get what you're saying is that it's going to be more from the coffers of the Jamaican people in terms of financing that kind of, you know, salary increase. And I don't even, yeah, and I don't even want to go into that salary increase because there's another aspect to it, but perhaps that is for like a one big conversation into itself. But
is that's not the only thing, you know. That's not the only thing. That's not the only way the money has been moving away from. That's supposed to benefit the people. They have ways and means of getting the money in their pocket that should be spent in the community to better the people. Things need to change, and they need to be more transparent. And this prime minister, why can't he release his tax report?
Well, we'll get to that in another one. So I'm getting another call, Garmel. So I just want to take this call.
The thing is, I am not affiliated to any of the party.
I am not saying that.
I am neutral, but I like the justice for the people. The people, and
nothing is wrong with that.
Yeah, and if you are in charge, you need to care about the people. Don't go there and preach something, say something, and the people, they are not benefit from what they say. The economy is growing, and the people, they are not benefiting from it.
Maybe people are benefiting, but who? So
upper class.
So that's the question.
The rich people, the business people.
So that's the question.
Mm.
So I'm gonna try and get to this caller because I missed the call.
Okay, all right.
But thank you so much. Yeah, nice talking to you too. Thank you so much for calling, and you know, call again. Don't be afraid to call us.
I will.
All right, thank you, Garmel there. All right, let me just return this call here. All right, from this caller. And hopefully we get this caller here. All right, phone is ringing, caller not picking up. All right, so I guess caller, you can definitely call us back.
All right, guys. So if you're just tuning in, welcome. And I'm seeing the chat there getting, festive, and let us keep it real and respectful. All right. And I see your comment there, Asan, in terms of breaking things down for the people. And that is what we're trying to do here, right? Because we need to understand, what is happening. And Kuya is saying that the submission was done there. It's the commission that needs to do their work. Yeah, I'm not going to add too much there because I don't want this to become a political war. That's not what we're doing here. So I'll just be quiet about that. Guys, we're 15 away from 100 likes. So I think we can do that. We're 15 away from 100 likes. So let us get it there. And in the context of meeting this milestone, can you just 5 subscribers? Can you just do that right now? And, let's get this channel going. All right. So let us keep going. Hit the subscription button. We can definitely do this. All right. So let me just check for some final comments? Let me just check for some final comments. If you have any final comments you'd like to share in the chat there, because I need to, just take a break to be back here later on. And I'll ensure later that I have that letter from the EOJ in my slides so that you can see it there for yourself. And as I always say too, you can do your research because that is what we're doing. We're doing research and we're here in terms of sharing, credible information with you. If I'm not confident in what I have, then I'm not going to try and share it because even this information, we try to ensure that, multiple sources and, we checked and we saw what the EOJ, had issued and we're doing the check there. So, we're about that. And, we want you to learn too about the process. So nobody no can come trick you. All right, I get in the caller.
Hello, caller, you're
Hello?
live.
Are you hearing me clearly?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Awesome. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you too. What is your name and where are you calling from? Did I just, perhaps the caller got disconnected here. Let me just make contact again here. All right, let me just wait to see perhaps the caller is calling us back. So let me just stay on this system, this side of things to just wait on that call there. Hopefully you're still hearing me loud and clear from this, connection on this side of things. All right, so caller, please call us back. Not sure what happened. All right, so welcome again. If you're just tuning in, would love to get some, final comments from you. And I'm hoping that this caller, calls us back. So would love to hear your voice. All right, guys. So as you can hear me, I'm a bit under the weather and I'm still trying to, to be here so I can share with you guys because I understand the importance, of coming here and sharing this information. Because we're not about confusion, we want clarity. And given all that has happened this week, it is important for us to be clear, today as to what the EOJ, is pretty much saying. So based on what the EOJ said, the Jamaica Labour Party, they won 7 clear municipalities. The People's National Party, they won 5 clear ones, all right? But Kingston and St. Andrew, that was tied between, the JLP and the PNP. And by virtue of the popular votes, all right, the PNP would get, Kingston and St. Andrew in the context of leadership. So the mayor there, all right? So they have control of, Kingston and St. Andrew in the context of, having their mayor. All right, so just looking here. So caller, if you're hearing us, just call us back.
All right, so call us if you're hearing me, caller. Would love to hear from you. All right, so just looking at some comments here. And Asan is pretty much saying that, Jamaicans need to be informed on pretty much, how the world operates, what's happening there. So thanks for sharing that. Guys, we're 10 likes away from the 100. So hit the like button. We can do it, man. Close the chat. Easiest ways, to support us is just hitting the like button and the subscription button. Share, share, share. All right, tell a friend, tell the whole of St. James, the whole of St. Elizabeth, wherever you're tuned in from. Orlando, just, I think Pennsylvania. Yes, man. Just hit hit that button and share. All right, so we'll be back later this afternoon. Well, this evening, tonight. And so would love for you to be here as well. All right. So ensure that you turn on your post notification so that you do not miss any updates. So you'll definitely know when we go live. Saint Anne. All right. So the entire Saint Anne is here and represented. All right. So guys, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let's keep growing. Let's keep growing. We can do it. We can do it. All right. Definitely we can do it. So let us keep, hitting the like button, hitting the share button, and of course, the subscription button as well. I believe we're getting close, perhaps about 3 away from that 100 likes. So let's do it now, man. Let's do it. Hit the like button. And Shane is saying JLP lost Anova clean. All right. And definitely there. And in Westmoreland, as we can see on screen there, only 3 divisions. All right, and I see the rest there from you, Shane. All right. We can do it with the likes and do it with the subscription. Shamor, welcome. I see you there, and let's keep it real and respectful in the chat. All right, I believe we are one subscriber, well, not one subscriber, one like away from the 100. So hit it, man. Hit it before we go. All right, guys. So thank you so much for, coming over and for sharing. Really appreciate your presence in the chat and the callers who called in. Really appreciate, what you have shared in this live. We'll be back, later this evening. So please turn on your post notification and ensure that you do not, miss any updates from this channel in the context of updates. And because you're the people here, you're asking for more in terms of, clarity or evidence. I'm going to try and get that letter from the EOJ as well on screen so that you can, see for yourself, because I like to do that as well. And if you have been here, for a while, you would hear, us on Monday, because Monday was problematic for us. We started, late in terms of our broadcast here because of not having access to the results. We did not want to depend on what was happening on the news, and we saw how that went in the context of clip use and what is still the effect of that even until today. And so a part of that was also getting some access. Eventually we got a website. Not sure if it was, I doubt it's from the EOJ, but we had access to that website that we started to get some results from. And in terms of just trying to share with persons to have a sense of what was happening until we were able to get, official results from the EOJ. So after about 5 days, or 4 days, if you want to put it that way, we are now being informed that the Jamaica Labour Party, they are the winners of the local government election. A very close one, as you can see in that context. So and Asan, I see your comments there. All right, guys. Please hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. Again, thank you so much. And I always try to end, with some, lesson in terms of from whatever we're talking about in terms of, applying to our lives. And, today we in this just conversation we realize where confusion could have gotten the better of us. And so when you're faced with certain challenges, or you're in a situation, a place of unknown, sometimes it is hard to shut out certain voices, or to shut out certain people in terms of what they're saying or pouring into you. But just understand that as a person, you have control over your space. You have control, over, what is happening over your life. So, for example, if it is that someone keeps, calling you and annoying you, or, harassing you, say via phone call, you can block them. You know, you have control in terms of setting certain parameters or boundaries to ensure that you're protecting yourself. And you see, the peace that you have is definitely important. Try not to let anyone, get to you in that sense, in terms of allowing them to cause you to feel a way that you don't want to feel because of what somebody might say to you. And words can be very powerful. So we need to ensure that, we kind of have this understanding of what we're accepting. Not everything that is spoken about us or spoken over our lives should be accepted, or you just sit and take it as gospel. All right. Just understand that you have that control within you to, and by asking, God for guidance and protection to ensure that you are safeguarding, your space and your peace and your peace of mind. All right. So on that note, I just want to thank you very much, and for, maintaining, our safe space here. I'll see you later on in our live. All right. So thank you so much for tuning in. Blessings and love, everyone. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button before you go. All right, like it, man, like it, like it. So thanks to the persons who like the video. I'm seeing about 104 likes, and to other persons who, hit that subscription button as well. Thank you so much. So we'll be here later, and as they would say, later will be greater. Let's see, not sure, but let's see what happens later. Thank you so much again. I'll just go to a slide here and, just play some music, and we'll just sign out. Blessings and love, everyone, and see you in the next live or the next video. Take care, and remember to exercise self-care. All right, bye for now.